Arim Chaya, Justice Pu Michael Zothan Kuma, Portfolio, Aizawl Judicial District Judge, Pu Valal and Moya, District and Session Judge, Justice Nelson Saido, Justice Marley Van Kum, Pu Bilal Ompuya, Chief Engineer, P. Helen Dong Liadi, Secretary Law and Judicial, Pu Joseph Joel Denga, Registrar, Gaudi High Court, Pu El Malhotra, Mizoram Bar Association President, Pu Sil Ramzawa, Advisor to CM, Senior Advocate, Pu Ishram Moy, Vice Chairman, Voina Uncle Com, Ukil Gani Puito Sumte, Officer, Department Frangaton Uncle Te. I'm not dancing, Pokai Tologe, I can live now Vangin, Voina Huntara, Chibai, Tabu, Chu, Voina, but here in Huntatak, my Min Betlama, Mizoramin, Huntar, Rabitar, Gahanelia, Sorkara, Tilpoimo. Democracy, we mo lung to patum zinga me judiciary the jang to na chung changa he ma kan so na state dang te la phalo maila ma so na boina kan nei thar hi pathian ma som na ninga hria pathian in kan nam min na roi zela chu min roi na wang chuan tu nu na po hian Ramdang, Aizawl te lem hatiang rep halo ho kumsang biting lo jangkang to te mason na kan habe don leka Aizawl hian kumsang as gwa somli pandia motor lu chia kai te khin delia te chuan kumsang ka za som thum pandia te red fort akrafort kumsang ka zaruk chawate an lo din to ni chung kan te khin ho chu tu na hian kan ve mek ani kan voina hian helai ron kal khom zong te hian ngai tuana base na sang zo nei turin voina hian ka som du chewa just thatak tak ukil thatak tak kan nei chho zela voina hian long ka dia ma sabenin pathian hena long thu ka soi ani kha nam pui tonga kan soi ma sak tu ani. Firstly, I would like to mention how fortunate we are to have Honorable Chief Justice Aram Chaya, who is very humble and approachable to others without compromising his position. It has always been a pleasure to meet him and interact with him. As a Minister in charge of Law, Judicial Department, it is my honor to personally welcome him today. Since the Honorable Chief Justice is retiring shortly, I am missing him in advance. It gives me great pleasure to stand here today on the occasion of the inauguration of the District Court building. I express my gratitude to PWD, Government of Mizoram, for their dedicating and hard work in construction of this building. The efforts rendered by the government of the Mizoram and the Guwahati High Court have been materialized to the establishment of the District Court building in Aizawl. With continued effort, it is hoped to establish District Court building in other districts too. It is fortunate that development have been witnessed in the judiciary in terms of physical assets. It is the determination of the government to establish good infrastructure for the district courts in the state. We are gradually proceeding towards the goal. It is a well-known fact that the legislative, executive, and judiciary have different roles to play. Even so, we have been able to develop a good working relationship among the three powers. It is my strong belief that we are able to make achievements due to the favorable working environment. The government has always tried its level best to provide better courthouses, judicial quarters, and facilities for the judicial officers. Upholding the rule of law is an important for ensuring an orderly and just society. I believe that the success of democracy depends on the success of judiciary. For the rule of law to be effective, everyone needs to have access to legal service, the justice system, and other solutions to conflict and grievance, as well as to basic information about legal rights and process. In our judicial system today, the right approach has been taken to legal services authorities by providing legal awareness programs and clinics that provide free basic legal advice. Today, I would like to express my appreciation to the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Puzoram Thana, who during his previous tenure as a Chief Minister had taken initiation for separation of the judiciary from the executive. Under his leadership, the separation of judiciary was done in the year 2005. With the separation of judiciary from the executive, it is a well-known fact that the proceedings of the courts cannot be influenced by the government. However, it can be observed that the public are still not fully aware of the separation of the judiciary and the executive. The public are still of the opinion that the government could interfere in the judgment passed by the judges, which is a wrong and misleading notion. It is necessary that the public is made aware that the government cannot be pressured if it had happened prior to the separation of the judiciary. For the success of the judicial system, it is necessary for the public to put their trust in the proper and just functioning of the judicial system. The government and the judiciary has to work together towards delivery of just and speedy justice. It is noteworthy that at the time of drafting of recruitment rules of the judicial officers, the then Chief Minister Puzoram Thana had insisted on the inclusion of the Mizo vernacular up to 6th standard as mandatory paper. This has enabled the recruitment of local residents for the state as judicial officers. Today, I express my appreciation for his vision and effort. Even today, under his leadership, the government is ready to assist the judiciary to accomplish the policy and infrastructure to the best of our ability. The three pillars of the government legislature, executive, and judiciary, are essential elements of the rule of law, which is enshrined in the Constitution. Although the three powers have been separated, it is necessary to understand the importance of working together for achievement of a common goal. It is like the saying, three sticks bundled together are stronger than a single stick. If each of the three powers functions with absolute isolation, it will defy our constitutional norms. Therefore, it is of utmost importance to work together for the good of the society and the state as a whole. We need to hold back any egos and embrace each other for the betterment of the state. Functioning under the democratic government, it is imperative for the legislative and the judiciary to often share a common table for the realization of our policy and goals. The legislative and the judiciary has their own independent function and powers. However, at the same time, it is not possible to make advancement if either side works in complete isolation. Also, it is necessary to maintain a good bench-bar relationship in order to provide an efficient justice delivery system. It is necessary to maintain a cordial relationship between the judges and the advocate. We are all striving to achieve what we believe is right. A good bench-bar relationship will result in achieving of our goals. Lastly, I would like to share that a good number of judges in the lower courts who are efficient and competent for the judge of the High Court. With the increase in population and the legal awareness among the public, there has been gradual increase in litigation. These litigations have been handled efficiently by competent judges of the lower courts. However, our judicial officers are seldomly appointed as judges of the High Court. The state has commissioned Lokayuta and other offices which can be held preferable by retired judges of the High Court. The government often faces difficulty in filling up of these prestigious posts by desired person due to lack of retired High Court judges. I therefore take this opportunity to kindly request the Honorable Mr. Justice R.M. Chaya to look into our plight and consider appointment of competent judicial officers and advocates in the state as High Court judges. Today, we have opened a new chapter in the sphere of litigation. Advancement in litigation will bring forth developments in the society and the state. I believe that we'll continue to witness a successful judiciary system in the years to come. I wish you all Merry Christmas in advance. Kalome.